What is going on YouTube? Hayden here, and in today's episode, we need to look at Solana, XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, QQQ, and the S&P 500. So there's a lot to discuss and a lot to continue from where we left off in yesterday's episode. You can see yesterday we were talking about being extremely bullish with the possibility of seeing XRP break outside of its descending broadening wedge here, and you can see we had some progress that we need to talk about in today's episode here. You can see specifically within XRP, we came up, consolidated, and then rejected off resistance here and fell to the downside. We discussed in yesterday's video that if we can confirm closure above resistance, this price ceiling here, we know to buy in and long to the upside here, but we don't know when that's going to happen. It might not be as immediate as we thought to the upside here. It could very easily cause the correction. We could easily see more consolidation, possibly see that pump take place later on here. And you can see that's kind of what we're starting to have play out right now. I'm going to extend these just for right now. And you can see we rejected off this top price ceiling and we're starting to correct to the downside. So there could be the chance of us coming to moving average here in the next couple of days, if not hours, but I don't think that's what's going to happen here. But aside from XRP, we're going to look at Solana, which is starting to correct to the downside, Ethereum, Bitcoin, QQQ, and the S&P 500. So with all that being said, make sure to smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's get right into today's episode. So guys, I just want to update you on the BitFi giveaway that they're doing. There's only, 4 days left in this trading competition for you guys to get some free stuff here. And actually, I don't even think it's a competition. It's more just getting a chance to win some free merchandise and stuff here. This is the first time that BitFi's actually offered like free stuff aside from just bonus crypto, which you can see they're doing, but now they have AirPods, iPads, iPhones, and all this other stuff. So if this is of interest to you, then make sure to check it out down in the description below ASAP, as there's only a couple of days left to get entered to win this. And then if they will share with me, I'll share you guys the winners here. It'll probably be posted on the website, but I'll keep you guys updated on that. Anywho, to dive into today's episode here, you can see on the coin market cap that we are starting to consolidate. Markets are coming back down. 60 on the Fear and Greed Index, down about 1.2%. Solana is the only one that's still up pretty well, probably because of the Trump coin. It is because of the Trump coin. And it's crazy because I was back and forth as to whether or not that was actually Trump that put it out, but I have just found out it 1000% was from the Trump administration that put that cryptocurrency out. And I mean, that just tells you where we are in this world, that we have a president allowing cryptocurrency, and if anything, he's involved in it and pushing it. I mean, the dude put his own cryptocurrency up to here. He made a crap load of money. You got to think of that. I mean, as he knew he would. That's what's crazy too. He knew he would be making a ton of money. 7.34 billion in market cap at $36 when the coin was released at like, what is this? Not even like $1. I mean, this came out at 7, but it was probably even lower than 7 when it came up on here, but $7.24. I mean, it's unbelievable. Went all the way up to 70 and then came crashing down. Some people lost a lot of money buying in at the top here. I can almost guarantee it. I know some people did, which is insane here. But if you look past the meme coins and realize that that is just speculation and not investing, we have some other things that we can pay attention to. I mean, those are pump and dumps. They're quick get in and get out. It's very hard to make money on those quickly here, but it'll probably continue to head up higher. I would not be surprised. But aside from that, these other cryptocurrencies are pretty much just consolidating, if not correcting and coming back to the downside here on the 24 hours. You can see something like Solana is starting to veer a little bit lower. XRP2, Ethereum starting to veer lower, Bitcoin not so much. We're going to have to look at this a little closer later on in today's video, but you can see starting with XRP, we have without a doubt figured out this sort of descending broadening wedge. This is also a textbook indicator here for those that don't know. This is what a descending broadening wedge looks like. I'll also show you this one here. This is probably a better looking pattern. You can see how this looks. So when we rally in, we fall, start this resistance and support line to the downside, and then we break out and rally to the upside. So you can see it takes a lot of consolidation, and that might not be fully finished yet on XRP, which is what we're waiting for here. XRP could very easily see correction. We had our chance yesterday, but we could easily see correction to the downside, fill in the gap, and then pump to the upside here. That is a very big possibility that we could see take place on XRP. We just have to, let time pass to see where exactly we're going to be moving to. But the rejection was clear, and now we're starting to consolidate down, as with all these other cryptocurrencies too. So it definitely makes us think, like, what's to happen? Stock market kind of coming to the downside here. QQQ just a hair. It doesn't look like it though. But these other cryptocurrencies also seem to see that consolidation or correction here. So it might just be XRP ahead of itself. There's a chance it might not even head all the way down to here. We could just hang out at the top like we've done in the past and then see that rebound and breakout. But understand, this is bullish regardless. This is a bullish descending descending broadening wedge. So it more than likely is going to break to the upside at some point or another here. Now, obviously, we do these trades on BitFi because they are the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange. Buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop loss, take profits. Everything you'd want is offered on here. And the cool part about this is if you go over to their demo trading account, they have a way for you guys to play around with 50K in free demo money, learn the exchange, get familiar, practice trading. I mean, obviously, you shouldn't just go dive right into trading cryptocurrency without having any experience. It makes no sense. So practicing first before you do anything is always what I recommend here. And then on top of that, they have this new user benefit of up to 8,100 in free bonus cryptocurrency, which you guys can take advantage of. They have the new user awards. You can get $100 in free bonus crypto and then up to 8K, which is insane if you're like a whale. But what you can do with that is leverage traded up to 200x, which is also insane. Don't recommend that, but you could, and a little goes a long way. 100 with 200x leverage is a lot of money, and I would only think that would make sense and apply on like the minute chart to be doing a 200x leverage, because that is a lot easier to track and there's a lot more movement in a shorter time period going on than like on the daily or the weekly or the monthly, if that makes sense here. But all profits earned off that bonus money can be withdrawn completely free. So it's a pretty simple step here. Practice your skills on the demo account, get the bonus money. If practice your skills on the demo account. If you are successful with it, head over, use the bonus money, and withdraw profits off that, and it's free, and it's a win-win for everybody there. So aside from BitFi and XRP, looking at these other cryptos, you can see Solana is interesting. I mean, we had this very small, keep in mind, this is the 4-hour chart. So this was never a massive breakout plan. We had this sort of descending fractal here, filling in the gap. We popped from the pressure, headed up, got in, stop loss came out, we rejected, and now we're falling here. And if we jump to the daily, you can see kind of why we're having a bit of a problem here, because this is right on the money with this uptrend that we've had. I could maybe move this a hair, but even then, we clearly have that resistance going on right here. We are in this ascending fractal, you can see, and we've been in it for the most part, hitting supports, clearly resistance too. So we're consolidating in this pattern as well. So it's not surprising to me that we're having a bit of problems over here. I am going to delete these for right now though, just to see the consolidation take place here. Maybe there's a new fractal forming, like an uptrend that we could possibly take advantage of. It almost looks like that. Maybe I'll draw it on the daily so we can get a clear vision, like some sort of downtrend like this, followed by an uptrend like this, maybe. I don't know for sure, but it kind of looks, yeah, it really does look like there might be a new fractal forming here that we should be paying attention to. Instead of that smaller fractal, here we have a much larger symmetrical triangle starting to take place. So that's something else you guys can keep on your radar as we fill that gap in. This could break down, though, with us hitting that resistance pretty head on. Otherwise, Ethereum also looks to be consolidating. Makes total sense. We are filling in this gap very nicely. You can see we're getting squeezed. We're getting squeezed real hard. This downtrend's been on us for quite some time now, and here we are filling this gap in, and at some point, we're either going to pop or dump. I mean, obviously, that goes without saying. I can't, promise you the future here, but we are getting entangled with the moving average, so we are going to get squeezed here. Hopefully, it's a reversal to the upside, but until we start to confirm above resistance or support, we don't really know what's going on. We have to let this continue to fill itself out before you make any sort of, decisions. Now, as for Bitcoin, there's like something forming here. It looks like it, but when I jump to like the 4-hour, it looks like mush. Like maybe there's an uptrend here that's starting, but there's no downtrend. I don't have a solid downtrend here. We could do something like this, but again, it doesn't look that accurate. It really doesn't. It's too short with not enough meat on it for us to really confirm whether or not this is something to be paying attention to here. But I'll leave it up for right now. It kind of looks like the Solana fractal. Same thing with Bitcoin. So it may be possible. And then QQQ starting to descend down, but we've confirmed above here. So I would think we should start to head up. Same thing goes with the stock market. I also believe we should now start our ascent to the upside here, which is quite exciting. But that's it for today's video. Smash that like button, turn on post notifications if you haven't already. See you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.